If you ever wondered what a film like Toy Story would have been like had it been given zero filter and put in the hands of, say, Seth Rogen and his friends, Sausage Party is definitely the answer. It's the animated raunch-com of the century. It's finally in theaters, so let's talk about it.
It's beautiful, man. It's just beautiful.
As soon as you're out those doors,
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
the gods kill our asses.
You fucking whore. Me eyes, they burn.
The story of Sausage Party is told through the eyes of food in the grocery store. They're living their happy lives, thinking that once they get selected and purchased, they're going to go to the great beyond and be worshipped and respected by the gods, which they think are the humans, until they find out what really does happen to them once they leave those sliding glass doors. Starting off, I will say I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. It gave me a lot more than I thought it was going to give. If you saw the Red Band trailers and you liked what you saw on them, this film is going to give you a full-length version of that. I laughed steadily throughout. Yes, the comedy in this movie is extremely vulgar. It's highly profane. It is definitely not for the younger crowd, but that's what this film wanted to do. It took it overboard, and it knew when it was going overboard, and it did so with its foot on the gas and went well beyond pushing the envelope. The shock value humor works for the most part. Not a lot of moments seem forced, and it was highly entertaining. And one thing I did wonder about this movie was, after watching the first two Red Band trailers, I wondered if I had already seen the best of the jokes, but that clearly was not the case. There was steady laughs in this from start to finish, and it was a good time. And the story this film tells was pretty entertaining. There's a lot of different engaging characters that you can connect with. It's a fun, lighthearted, adventurous story. It keeps a pretty solid pace from start to finish. It did kind of lull a little bit in the second act, but it never takes itself too seriously. Things kept moving, and it was a nice, compact little comedy. The film turns a grocery store into a civilization for all these different foods with all the different backgrounds and races and cultures, and it was amusing as they created different personas for them, and the voice work was excellent, pretty much from top to bottom. Everybody adds some life to their characters. They had fun, and it was just hilarious to kind of listen to some of these performers spout their lines. You can kind of tell which ones are others, and then there's some in there that are going to surprise you, which kind of add to the fun, in my opinion. Now, if you offend easy, you're probably not going to like this movie, but if you like adult humor that's highly on the insensitive side, you're going to find a lot of fun here. I had a great time watching this movie. It never felt like it was simply trying to cash grab off selling swearing hot dogs and different types of food. There was a lot of detail taken into creating the dialogue and different types of characters from all the different food groups, and it was a fun time, and I'm going to have to give Sausage Party a B. And I was surprised by this movie. It entertained me a lot more than I thought it was. It gave me exactly what I was expecting from the trailers. It was a great time. Rogen and crew, they all deliver some hilarious moments. It's a fun, turn your brain off comedy that's going to make you laugh steadily throughout, and there's going to be some times where your sides are splitting with just some hilarious scenes. So you just got to watch it. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Sausage Party, guys. It's definitely worth checking out in the theaters. Go get with your friends, have a couple drinks first, go watch this movie. You're going to laugh your ass off. And as always, if you like videos like these and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And if you already did watch this movie, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. As always, I'm Anthony. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you at the movies.